Hello everybody, it's Valerie Greenwell and welcome to Quilt Artistry. A friend of mine asked me to quilt this Judy Niemeyer Wedding Star quilt for, and I had never seen one before, but it's a really unique kind of a wedding ring style quilt that's got all of these neat little points in the middle and everything else, and I just think it's a gorgeous quilt. She went on to square the quilt by adding the triangles on the outside corner and then a border with some flying geese. I think it's really pretty. So I was looking for patterns for this and came across this set that is called The Bali Wedding Ring Star Patterns by Sweet Dreams Quilt Studio. And there were actually two different sets of patterns here. So there's this set that I think kind of lends itself to being a very, very modern style. It's got some swirls and some pearls and some curls and a little bit of feather. And then this was the second set, which I think is maybe a little more traditional, where it's got more feathers, but it still had these neat little straight edge kind of points that kind of help balance it out a little bit. Both of them were really pretty. But I liked a little bit from both of these sets. So I ended up taking this feather ring and this element from this set of patterns and mixing it in with this set of patterns here. And so I'm going to show you what it looks like on screen, and then I'll show you what it looks like on top of the quilt. I gotta tell you, it really looks as pretty on screen, the quilt looks as pretty on screen as it does on the face of the quilt, so I really like this. So it is a little bit dense, but I mean, it's not overly dense when you see all of these patterns on screen here. It can be a lot to look at, but when you look at them on the face of the quilt, they're not all that dense. So let me show you what I've got here. So I love this modern element in the center. It's just gorgeous. And then of course you can see it. I added the feather ring in on the rings, and then I used these elements in the corners. And I kind of broke this down so that I could use it in the partial squares as well. So I did a little bit of modification, but not a lot. And it looks gorgeous. And so I've got a handful of patterns that I selected that I'm going to use to put in this outside border area. And I think it's going to be really, really pretty when it's done. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you. I'm going to get back to quilting, and when I get finished with it, I will post a picture or a little video of the finished quilt.